You are sitting in your living room. The doors are locked, the house is quiet, and physically you are completely safe. Yet a shadow of tension stretches across the room. A strange restlessness settles into your limbs. You try to watch a show or read a book, but you cannot relax. Your body is rigid, despite the absence of any logical threat. Then the internal monologue begins. It is a persistent, nagging loop playing in the back of your mind. Something doesn't feel right. This creates a psychological paradox. Your body is mounting a defense and bracing for impact against a danger your eyes cannot see. This tension frequently attaches itself to specific moments. Think about the minutes before you have to speak in a meeting or present a project. The thought, "What if I mess up?" triggers an immediate shift. You find yourself hesitating, your throat tightens, and you instinctively look to avoid the situation entirely. Or consider the silence that follows an important text or a submitted exam as you wait for a result. You compulsively refresh your inbox and check your phone every few seconds. The behavior is driven by the specific fear that the incoming news will be bad. In each case, the mind is punishing the physical body for an event that hasn't actually happened. It is easy to assume this means your mind is broken. In reality, your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do. It is trying to protect you. The human brain is a prediction machine. It constantly scans the horizon, creating diverging pathways of potential future outcomes to guess what might go wrong. Survival demands that we prioritize the threats. Your brain filters out the safe outcomes to highlight the red, worst-case scenario. This forecasting kept our ancestors alive in the wilderness, but in a modern context, it generates chronic psychological stress over variables we cannot yet influence. A simple equation defines the experience. Anxiety is the fear of future uncertainty. Uncertainty acts as an amplifier. The less information you have about what comes next, the more the mental tension builds. When faced with a lack of data, the brain abhors the vacuum. It immediately fills that blank space with a fabricated disaster to ensure you aren't caught off guard. You are essentially preparing your body to fight a ghost, a projected threat that is currently nothing more than a mathematical possibility. Deconstructing this response begins by separating physical sensations from objective reality. Feeling afraid is not evidence of an immediate threat. The brain often miscalculates, overestimating the probability of a disaster occurring. It is an alarm system that is frequently calibrated too high. Identifying this miscalculation strips the alarm of its power. When you label the feeling as an overestimation of risk, the physiological response loses its biological justification. Because anxiety lives entirely in a projected future, the resolution must be rooted in the immediate present. This means shifting focus strictly to small variables and tasks within your direct physical control. A brain spiraling through future simulations is starved for certainty. When you perform a tangible task, like organizing a desk or walking a specific route, you provide the brain with a closed loop where the prediction and the result match perfectly. This immediate feedback satisfies the predictive engine, pulling its focus back to the verifiable. Most of what we fear exists only as a flickering projection in a brain trying too hard to be helpful. Not every thought is a threat. Many are just an echo of a survival system looking for a problem to solve.